Let's finish chapter 7. Before he knew where he was, Piglet was in the bath, and Kanga was scrubbing him firmly with a large lathery flannel. Lathery flannel. Ow, cried Piglet, let me out, I'm Piglet. Don't open your mouth, dear, the soap goes in, said Kanga. There, what did I tell you? You did that on purpose, sputtered Piglet as soon as he could speak again, and then accidentally hit another mouthful of lathery flannel. That's right, dear, don't say anything, said Kanga in another minute. Piglet was out of the bath and being rubbed dry with a towel. Now, said Kanga, where's your medicine, and then bed? What medicine? Said Piglet. To make you grow big and strong, dear. You don't want to grow up small and weak like Piglet, do you? Well then. At that moment there was a knock at the door. Come in, said Kanga, and in came Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin, cried Piglet. Tell Kanga who I am. She keeps saying I'm Roo. I'm not Roo, am I? Christopher Robin looked at him very carefully, then shook his head. You can't be Roo, he said, because I've seen Roo playing at Kanga's house. Well, said Kanga, fancy that. Fancy my making a mistake like that. I think this is probably the single greatest picture I've ever seen of Piglet. Just waving his hands. Ah! Oh my goodness. There you are, said Piglet. I told you so. I'm Piglet. Christopher Robin shook his head again. Oh, you're not Piglet, he said. I know Piglet well, and he's quite a different colour. Piglet began to say that it was because he had just had a bath, and then he thought that perhaps he wouldn't say that, and he opened his mouth to say something else. Kanga slipped the medicine spoon in, and then patted him on the back, and then told him that it was really quite nice taste when he got used to it. I knew it wasn't Piglet, said Kanga. I wonder who it can be. Perhaps it's some relation of Pooh's, said Christopher Robin. What about a nephew or uncle or something? Kanga agreed that this was probably what it was, and said that they would have to call it by some name. I shall call it Poodle, said Christopher Robin. Henry Poodle for short. And just then it was decided. Henry Poodle wriggled out of Kanga's arms and jumped into the ground. To his great joy, Christopher Robin had left the door open. Never had Henry Poodle Piglet run so fast as he ran then, and he didn't stop running until he got quite close to his house. But when he was 100 yards away, he stopped running and rolled the rest of the way home so to his own nice, comfortable collar again. So Kanga and Roo stayed in the forest, and every Tuesday Roo spent the day with his friend Rabbit, and every Tuesday Kanga spent the day with her great friend Pooh, teaching him to jump, and every Tuesday Piglet spent the day with his great friend Christopher Robin. So they were all happy again. Chapter 8, in which Christopher Robin leads an expedition to the North Pole. One fine day, Pooh had stumped to the top of the forest to see his friend Christopher Robin was interested in bears at all. At breakfast that morning, a simple meal of marmalade spread lightly over honeycomb or two. He had suddenly thought of a new song. It began like this. Sing ho for the life of a bear. Sing ho for the life of a bear. When he had got as far as this, he stretched his head and thought to himself, that's a very good start for a song, but what about the second line? He tried singing, ho, 2 or 3 times, but it didn't seem to help. Perhaps it would be better, he thought, if I sang hi for the life of a bear. So he sang it, but it wasn't. Very well then, he said, I shall sing the first line twice, perhaps I sing it very quickly. I shall find myself singing the 3rd and 4th lines before I have time to think of them. And then it will be a good song. Now then. Sing ho for the life of a bear, sing ho for the life of a bear. I don't much mind if it rains or snows, because I've got a lot of honey on my nice new nose. I don't care much if it snows or thaws, because I've got a lot of honey on my nice clean paws. Sing ho for a bear, sing ho for a Pooh, and have a little something an hour or two. He was so pleased with the song, as he sang it all the way to the top of the forest. Ooh, excuse me. And if I go on singing it much longer, he thought, it will be time for a little something, and then the last line won't be true. Ooh. So he turned it into a hum instead. Christopher Robin was sitting outside of his door, putting on his big boots. As soon as he saw the big boots, Pooh knew that an adventure was going to happen, and he brushed the honey off his nose with the back of his paw and spruced himself up as well as he could, so as to look ready for anything. Good morning, Christopher Robin, he called out. Hello, Pooh Bear. I can't get this boot on. That's bad, said god. That was so unexpected. That's... Okay, I'm gonna try this. Hello, Pooh Bear. I can't get this boot on. I can't, that was so good. I was getting so close. That's bad. Said Pooh. Oh my god, why is this so... Hello, Pooh Bear. I can't get this boot on. That's bad, said Pooh. Do you think you could very kindly lean against me? Because I keep pulling it so hard that I fall over backwards. Pooh sat down, dug his feet into the ground, and pushed hard against Christopher Robin's back. And Christopher Robin pushed hard against his, and pulled on his boot until he had got it on. And that's that, said Pooh. What do we do next? We are all going on an expedition, said Christopher Robin, and he got up and brushed himself. Thank you, Pooh. Going on an expedition, said Pooh eagerly. I don't think I've ever been on one of those before. Where are we going on this expedition? Oh, it actually, sorry, it does say Where are we going on this exposition? Expedition, silly old bear. It's got an X in it. Oh, said Pooh, I know, but he didn't really. We're going to discover the North Pole. Oh, said Pooh again. What is the North Pole? He asked. It's just a little thing you discovered, said Christopher Robin carelessly, not being sure himself. Oh, I see, said Pooh. Are bears any good at discovering it? Of course they are. And Rabbit and Kanga and all of you. It's an expedition, and that's what an expedition means. It's a long line of everybody. You'd better tell the others to get ready while I see my gun's all right, and we must bring provisions. What to bring? Things to eat. Oh, said Pooh happily. I thought you said provisions. I'll go and tell them. and he stumped off. The first person he met was Rabbit. Okay, that was a gong show. I love you dearly, Christy. I hope this brought you some humor. I wasn't expecting Pooh to be so blunt. I love you dearly. Sleep well. Keep calm. Mind Llama and carry on. And I'll talk to you soon. I love you, Christy. Good night.